Southern California, a place hosting the echoes of unsolved crimes that continue to haunt its communities. Amid the sun-drenched streets and palm-lined avenues, a chilling tale of violence and loss unfolds. The story of David Flores, a man whose life was abruptly snuffed out in the prime of his existence. David was not simply a name on a police report. He was a cherished son, a doting father, a dear brother. His laughter filled rooms, his kindness touched hearts. But all of this was stolen away on an otherwise ordinary day, November 15, 2008. As the sun set on Cadwell Street in Puente, a dark truck pulled up to David. From it sprang two shadowy figures who, without cause or warning, ended his life. They disappeared into the night, leaving behind a family shattered by grief and a community shaken to its core. A cherished son, a doting father, a dear brother, David Flores' life was abruptly extinguished on an otherwise ordinary day, November 15, 2008. As he strolled down Cadwell Street in Puente, a dark truck stopped him. Out sprang two unknown figures who, in an unprovoked attack, took his life and fled. David Flores, a beacon of joy and love, was cruelly snuffed out in a senseless act of violence. His life was not a statistic, but a vibrant tapestry woven with cherished memories, laughter, and warmth. His absence left a void in the hearts of his loved ones, a void that no amount of time can fill. The aftermath of this tragic event was a family in mourning, a community in shock, and a detective duo hell-bent on catching the killers. Detective Steve Blagg and Sergeant Jeff Cochran, two steadfast pillars of justice, took up the mantle of this case. Their determination mirrored the relentless pursuit of truth that fuels the heart of every law enforcement officer. Each clue they unearthed, every lead they followed, was a small victory in the arduous quest for justice. Yet, the road to unmasking the killers was fraught with obstacles. Despite the challenges, Blagg and Cochran remained undeterred, their resolve only strengthened by the faces of David's grieving family. In the face of this unspeakable tragedy, they tirelessly sought out the truth, urging the public to come forward with any information that could help in their investigation. Their plea was a rallying cry for justice, a call to arms to stand against the shadow of violence that had befallen their community. Determined to solve the case, Detective Steve Blagg and Sergeant Jeff Cochran urged the public for any details that could help trace the culprits. But this isn't an isolated incident. Counterfeiting, armed robberies. Everyday Southern California battles criminal enterprises. The streets we walk, the neighborhoods we call home, are often the silent witnesses to acts of violence and crime. The echoes of these actions ripple through our communities, leaving scars that may never fully heal. Yet, within these narratives of pain and loss, there's an opportunity for change. It's crucial to remember that communities hold immense power. We are the eyes and ears on the ground, the first to notice when something is amiss. Through platforms like Crime Stoppers, we can use our collective voices to stand against crime. We can share information, no matter how insignificant it might seem, to help law enforcement connect the dots. Anonymously, we can be the catalysts that turn the tide of crime, contributing to a safer environment for all. David's story is not merely a tale of tragedy, it's a call to action. It's a reminder of the strength in unity, the power of shared responsibility. We as a community have a crucial role to play in crime prevention and resolution. So let's step up. Let's be more vigilant, more aware. Let's harness our collective power to create safer streets, safer neighborhoods. And here's where you step in. Through Crime Stoppers, you can turn the tide, ensuring a safer environment for all, anonymously. We honor David by demanding justice and striving for a safer community. What can you do to bring change and foster a future of safety? We all hold a piece of the puzzle, a clue, an observation, a hunch that can lead to a breakthrough. Your input can shape the narrative of justice. By stepping forward and sharing what you know, you can help crack the case, bring closure to families like David's, and send a clear message that violence has no place in our communities. It's not about being a hero, it's about being a responsible member of society. You can make an anonymous tip, assist an ongoing investigation, or even start a neighborhood watch. The power to make a difference is in your hands. Think about this. How will your actions help solve the unsolved mysteries in your community?